Yo, what's good everybody, Witness 2K back, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to literally cheese your way through domination. Just walk by domination like it's absolutely nothing. I have found I've played nearly all the domination. I've completed the regular domination, fantasy domination. I'm during all time now, and the tips and tricks that I've found, literally this stuff is just easy. I just pass it so easy and I'm getting over 1,000 MT per game. I'm bringing in the MT like you wouldn't believe. So I'm going to show you guys, give you guys the tips and tricks that I have picked up on how my team can be easy and you can make a ton of MT as well. So we're going to start it off. This is what you want to see at the end of a game. This is what you want to see. You want to see all these stats coming up with your defense and offense and how much you're making from, how much MT you're making from certain things. And you'll see there is a field goal percentage. You'll see there is a 3-point percentage and a free throw percentage. Now a lot of people just think that you can just shoot lights out, do whatever you want, just keep shooting, shooting, shooting. You do not have to beat them by a lot of points. I've literally won on the buzzer in some of these games. It does not matter. As long as you shoot at a high percentage, literally it is the easiest thing to make 1,000 MT. So like I said, you have the three stats. You have field goal, minimum you have to shoot 10 field goals, which is easy. You have 3-point shooting, which you have to shoot minimum of 5, and you have free throw shooting, which is minimum of 10. Now this move I'm showing you right now on the screen is really basic. All it is I get to the left or the right side of the court, call an isolation, get a screen, run around the center, and go for an easy layup. Really easy, super easy. The best players to use, in my opinion, is John Wall, but you can use Steph Curry's good at it as well, LeBron's good at it. But really just a quick point guard type player that you have. It's so easy, get an isolation, run around the screen and lay it up. But most of the time, the center comes in to try and stop you, you go for a layup and you get fouled. Because I know free throws can be hard to make. So while you can make, I literally get my free throws done by like half time or like halfway through the third maybe. Literally it is the easiest thing. So you're getting your free throws done and you're also shooting at a really high percentage. So if you shoot 60% from the field, you get an additional 60 MT. If you shoot 80% from the free throw line, it's 80% MT. It's 80 MT, sorry. So you keep that up and that adds up like you wouldn't believe. It is so worth it. You keep running that play and seriously, you do end up beating the teams by a fair bit of points as well because you literally score on like probably 90% of plays if you just keep going, keep going. It does get repetitive and it can be annoying, but you just want to grind domination and get it done because you will make so much MT. Now, of course, this type of play doesn't work 100% of the time. It's not always going to work. Sometimes the defense will be too good, but it doesn't matter because your center or power forward is going to be running around, so you can use the pick and roll or you can switch because you'll have a mismatch. Your center will be on the point guard, post him up, and you will score 100% of the time if it's the center versus a point guard. So literally, it's unguardable, this move. You're getting a bucket. So for the 3-point shooting, it works the same as well with percentage. So shooting 100%, it is highly unlikely to shoot 100%, but just take smart shots. Don't freak out. You're not going to run out of time. You can put up threes whenever you want. Just play through the game. When someone's open, hit them, shoot it. And if you make like 30, or even if you shoot like 3 for 6, that's an extra 50%. It's definitely worth it. Just don't freak out, put up a ton of threes because you're not going to get the MT. Another addition you want to sort of add to your team is good post scorers. You know, like Dirk, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis. There's a lot of players that are good in the post. You want to use them because if the defense is too strong and you need a shot, hit it to a post man, give him one bump, do a post fadeaway, and a player like Anthony Davis or Kristaps Porzingis, they're gonna knock it down like 80% of the time. So you want to have good post scorers indeed. And when it comes to big men, try and get the biggest of men you can get. Like literally, I've got amethyst cards mainly, and I have one diamond card. I have a sapphire as my center still. I am using Manute Bol or whatever his name is. Really easy card to get. You get him from the rewards. He costs like 10 reward tokens or something, I can't remember anymore, but he is a beast. He's an absolute monster. He's 7'7". Now he may not have an actual good blocking stat, but he's 7'7". You cannot score over him. Literally the cheesiest card. I got a feeling by the end of the year, I'm going to have a full team with pink diamonds and galaxy cards, but my center's still going to be this freaking sapphire Manute Bol. But definitely, you want to get tall men. I know there's not tons out at the moment. There is Kristaps Porzingis. But if you complete regular domination, which really isn't hard, it's really easy to complete, you will get Mark Eaton, who I think is 7'4", 7'5" maybe, who is awesome, who comes off my bench over Manute Bol. So definitely you want to get big men so people just can't score over them. So this next tip I'm going to give you is the cheesiest move of them all. But a quick disclaimer, this is for domination only. Not for Myteam Unlimited, not for triple threat, domination only. And that is on defense, off ball. Just be your center and off ball. Seriously, the CPU plays good defense, gets steals, does everything you need, and you're not reaching in, getting fouls and stuff like that. Let them play the defense, let the CPU play themselves. They put up bad shots. If they bring it inside, if you got someone like Manute Bol, put your hands up in the air and they're not scoring over you. Literally, it is the cheesiest move. That is pretty much the main tip that makes me win every game, is I just do not play the defense. Literally, I will just like watch a YouTube video while I'm playing this game and I'll just chill being the center. It is the easiest thing. It is cheesy, but again, domination only, not Myteam Unlimited. Also, do you know how when a player gets hot in NBA 2K19, there's not just the fire logo? It depends on the type of player. If it's like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, they have the target logo. If it's LeBron James, it's sort of like a winger type thing. And for Steph Curry, it's the target. So if you have a player like Steph Curry, if a player gets hot, spam the hell out of it. Seriously, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, they get that. If they're hot, they're not missing threes. If they're wide open, they will not miss a three. Guaranteed. LeBron James, if he gets his like wing logo or whatever it is, you cannot get in front of him. He just blows right around you. If they're hot, they're only hot for a certain time. Spam the hell out of it. So the final tip I have for you guys, which is sort of a tip if you are really struggling against a team. Like in the fantasy domination, I struggled against teams that had Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan because they were the guards. Players like Steph Curry and John Wall, they could not get around them. So I found that really hard. So what I found out, the best thing to do is to put a small forward, play two small forwards at your guards. I played LeBron James and Kevin Durant. You can play players like Paul George or Giannis, or even if you got the special edition at NBA 2K19, you've got the pre-ordered LeBron James and Giannis. So use them as your guards. Then just MJ and Magic are just screwed. You can post up on them, you can run around them, they cannot stop you anymore because you're stronger than them. So that is just sort of a tip if you were struggling against a team. I had to do it a couple times, and once I figured that out, yeah, I was unstoppable, just running around them, running rings around them, and they couldn't do anything about it. So as you see, I finished my game up and I only won by like 5 points or something like that. It was a close game. And you have a look at my stats, and I shot 56% from the field, 39% from three, which is actually bad, and 82% from free throw. So that is pretty good. I shot a lot of free throws, and I did actually shoot a lot of threes, which I said not to do, and I still think you shouldn't do it because your percentage goes down, obviously like mine has. And the field goal percentage shot over 50%. Really can't ask for anything better than 50%. If you get it, that's great, but that's still really good to get over 50%. So then if we jump over to how much MT we're going to make, so it does the count of what your MT adds up to be. We got 550 for scoring, 453 for defense, score differential was 36, and field goal percentage we shot 84. So it sort of adds what your percentage was, and then it ups it again for how many field goals you actually made. Then for three-pointers, it was 70% plus the actual points from three-pointers, and for free throw, it was 103, and for difficulty bonus was 1.5. So regular domination is easy, and it gets harder and harder. The difficulty gets turned up, so you get a bit more of a bonus. And as you can see, we get over the 1,000 mark, and that is definitely a low number to what I usually get. I've gotten up to 1.3, 1.4 KMT, which is just ridiculous for playing a game. So I mean, it's domination. You've got to do it to collect cards, tokens. Why not make some MT while you're going? But that is going to be the video, guys. I hope it did help you. And we are going to do some shout outs for today. We have the GOAT of GTA 5. That's an Instagram account. Go give them a follow. We have a YouTube channel, which is HOYT space KAMMERIDIENER. So YouTube channel, go subscribe. Some people have some confusing YouTube names. Then we have an Instagram account, which is Joseph_the_Bustos. So go give him a follow. So those are the shout outs of the day. I hope you did enjoy the video and I hope it does help you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's been witnessed.